All right, I just started recording. Hi, everyone. I'm just going to give a brief overview of Office 365. If y'all haven't noticed, your email account is now a Office 365 account. So when you log into your email, you'll go to our website, click on Faculty and Staff, and then the Faculty and Staff email link. Once you log in, you're going to see a screen similar to the screen you should be seeing right now. To access your email, you're going to click on Outlook, like always. What I'm mainly going to talk about today is Teams, and I'm going to point on just a little bit of SharePoint and maybe OneDrive. But from this screen, you can also install Office on your home computer. So if you click on this if you click on the first option, it's going to automatically download. If it's on your work computer, we're going to have to actually install it on your work computer, and we will be going around doing that once things slow down. Once the semester starts, we'll try to touch everyone's computer and get that. But you have access to these apps from their web browser from anywhere. You can actually download the app on your phone and do a team meeting from there. But I just wanted to show you that you can install these products on your personal computer, and this is where you're going to actually access everything, at least Teams, SharePoint, and OneDrive, until we can actually get Office 365 on your computer. So let me start Teams. I actually have Teams on my desktop. So just so y'all know, if you're a staff member, right now you're using WebEx. Eventually that is going to go away, and you're going to have to use Teams. This is the main reason why I'm doing this presentation. If you're a faculty member, you're going to have the option to either do Teams or to still use WebEx. So I'm just going to do a brief overview of Teams. To create a team, you'll open up the Teams app on your computer, and you will go to Teams. And down here, you're going to create a team. I'm going to just create a test team just so you will see what it looks like. For staff members, you might want to do a team for your department, and then everyone can actually see. You can share files, you can chat, you can do a meeting all within your team. So I'm going to create just a test team today. I'm going to just do a staff, and I'm just going to name it Office 365. And I'm going to make it a private. You can make it private or you can make it public. I would probably do private and just add the members that you want to for your team. All right. So let's see if it will let me. From here, you can add members. Today, I'm just going to add Bruce just as a test, and then I'm going to hit close. Now, let's just say you've created a team and you want to add more members. You didn't add everyone, or you have a new employee and you want to add them to your HR team. You can just right click and hit add member. It's as simple as that. Let's see if I can find Mike. I'll go ahead and add Mike to my team. And you, Mike, I know you're on this. You'll probably get an email saying that you've been invited to a team. So let me make sure, I want to make sure I show y'all each step of the way. Once you create a team, you can chat from here and say hi. Oh, that's supposed to be exclamation point. You can share files, and it's very easy. It's still creating the team, so it's not letting me share files. But typically, if you need to share a file, you can just click and drag, and it will let you click and drag, but I think it's still creating that part of it. So you can just click and drag files, and everyone that's in that team can see those files. So let me pull up. I don't know if y'all can see. I'll go ahead and just do, just so y'all can see, I'll do my teams. I was actually going to do a PowerPoint for this, but since it's just me, I'm showing y'all hand in hand how all this works. So all I did was click and drag that file over, and now Mike and Bruce can see my team's PowerPoint. And y'all can chat within here. You can also make a call, but just so y'all know, right now it's not tied into the phone system. Eventually it might be. But if you make a call, it's going to be a call within Teams. It's not going to actually come to your phone. just to give y'all a heads up on that. All right, add members. Okay, so let's just say you want to create a meeting within Teams. You will go to your calendar. And let's just say I want to create a meeting. It's linked up, Teams links up with Outlook. So as you can tell, my meeting that I set up today is on here. So you can create a meeting from within the Teams app, or you can create it once you have Office 365 on your computer, you can create it within Outlook. So to create a meeting within Teams, you're going to go to New Meeting. I'm going to just create a test one. And Mike, you're going to get another email because I'm going to select you on this and hit send. And that created that. Now you can't actually, I should have changed the time on that. I didn't change the time on that. You can't actually join from within here until it's time for the meeting. There will be a join option for you to join. But let me pull up my Outlook real quick. And I will show y'all that it should have put it on my Outlook calendar. You can see my test meeting here. From here, you can also click on it just like normal. Double click, and if you want to join, it will pop up to where if you want to join that team meeting, you can join it right there. So you have the option to join from within Outlook or to set up a meeting. If you want to set up a meeting within Outlook, you will see the option up here to join team meeting, and you can create a meeting from there. Hold on, new meeting, sorry. That was if you wanted to join. If you want to create a new meeting, you will see the new meeting, new Teams meeting, and you can create a Teams meeting from Outlook. So there's two options depending upon which one's easier for you. I just wanted to show you all both those options. Let me see. So you can also, let's just say y'all are all chatting and you want to actually just meet now. There's this meet now option. So let's just say y'all are chatting back and forth and you want to just go ahead and do a video meeting. You can just do meet now. Don't know what it's going to do since I'm actually in a WebEx, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to hit join now. Nobody's actually going to be on it. I just wanted y'all to see what it's going to look like when you're in an actual Teams meeting. It's very similar to WebEx. It just looks a little bit different. So you're still going to have where you can unmute your mic, where you can turn off your camera, where you can share your screen. And if you want to record, you'll hit the three dots and hit start recording. So for right now, I'm going to go ahead and just end this. All right. I'm probably talking way too fast for y'all. I'm actually going to end up making a PowerPoint, not PowerPoint, a PDF of documents that will have step-by-step in case some of y'all missed this because I do talk a little fast. From here, you can chat. This is a chat feature as well. I typically just go to my team, which we haven't used it a whole lot, but you can go to the team. You can create, I think they call them channels. I would consider it a folder. I can create a channel and just create teams. And this is everyone in the team. You can also make it private to where if there's just a channel that you want just two individuals to be able to access it, you can create it private. I'm going to just do a standard one here. So if there's a different for your department, if you want to have different folders and different people to have access, you can do that as well. I feel like that's the basic ones. Sharon, you might know more on the assignments. I have not messed with the assignments because you have to link it to a class. I have not seen the Canvas side of that, but this is the main, you can see your files, pretty much self-explanatory. You can see your files. If you want to create a meeting, you're going to go to your calendar. You can create it from within the Teams app, or you can create it from within your calendar within Outlook. To create a team, you're going to just go to join or create new team, and you see the options there where you can create a team, or if somebody's sitting you a meeting and you want to just a code, you can enter the code there. The chat feature, where you can chat with different individuals. This is similar to Jabber. You can look up somebody and just send a chat message to. And then this activity will just show you all your activity that you've done recently. For those of you, let's see, hold on. I'm going to go back to, just to give y'all a heads up that that's pretty much all the basic I was going to give y'all on Teams. I will send out a PDF hopefully sometime next week, and I can do another hands-on if you want me to show you more on Teams.
Hey, Annie.
Yes.
Teams is actually available in Canvas, and we'll be having some discussions about that next
week. Yeah, I saw the assignments when I was going through, and I was like, oh, that's going to be a sharing moment because I knew I had to integrate, and that would be more of the faculty side. And I figured, well, I'll get with you maybe next week on that. If you want me to add some of those notes into that. I just didn't know because I tried to create a class and it wouldn't let me create a class last night.
Okay.
So yeah. That was pretty much, I figured that would be your side of it once it integrates within Canvas, because they'll have the option to use WebEx or Teams. I'm going to move on to just letting y'all know SharePoint is eventually going to end up being y'all's department drive. And then OneDrive is going to end up being your new X drive. I'm going to go ahead. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I'll go ahead and click on it. And actually, your Teams creates a SharePoint site, so it's all kind of linked. But this is, if you click on SharePoint, you'll see this, and you can see my IT team, which I saw in Teams. It links it. So everything's kind of linked together. But that's going to be, oh, I don't know what just happened. My screen just went black. That's going to be later on, and we will give you all a heads up before we actually move department drives over from being on the server to everything in the cloud. And then OneDrive, I actually love OneDrive. I use OneDrive all the time now. But OneDrive will be your personal drive, and this is where you can save all your information. You can access these files from anywhere. You don't have to be connected to VPN to access them. You can access them from anywhere. You can share the file with an individual if you need to as well. So this is my OneDrive, and you can also link it to your computer just so y'all will see. And I'll do a training on OneDrive and SharePoint. I just wanted to give you all a heads up since it's in the Office 365 that you can share it. So to access my OneDrive, I can go right there, and to access my department drives, I can go right here to Louisiana Delta Community College, and I can see my team, and I can see our IT SharePoint. Everything's within there. I will have notes on that and be sending notes out before we actually swap everyone on that. I just wanted to give you a heads up on that. Let me see. As Dr. Corsai mentioned, we are setting up webcams at every teacher station. I've gone around and tested a few things, and I wanted to show y'all, if y'all have issues where your camera is not working or where your microphone's not working, I wanted to show y'all how to change those settings. If for some reason you open it up and it doesn't recognize your camera, you can go to your settings within Windows 10, and you can go to privacy. And then from here, you want to make sure your camera is turned on, and you want to make sure your microphone is turned on. Those are the two, and I will also have notes on that in case y'all forget. But most likely, if your camera is not working, it's going to be those two issues. If you check those two settings and it doesn't work, give us a call, and we will come look at the issue. If you are teaching from a compressed video room, we do not have a webcam in there. You will actually, to connect, and I'll be going around next week if you want me to show you how to actually dial to connect. I will show you. I was going to pull up like a meeting. Let's see. This pops up. I'm going to do the invitation for this meeting. Nope, not that one. Let's see if this will pull up. I'm going to show y'all what you'll dial. If you are teaching in a compressed video room and you want to do a WebEx, or a team, you're going to end up setting up your meeting, but to connect it to the computer and the life size unit, you will have to actually dial the SIP address. So once you set up your meeting, you will have that information, but you will have to actually manually dial that in. If you have issues or you want to practice that, just send me an email and I can set up a time next week to show y'all how to do that. And I think that's it. I know y'all are going to have questions. I was just doing a brief summary on Teams. So if y'all have any questions or want to meet next week, just send me an email and I can do a brief summary on that. Somebody's asked me compressed video room. Compressed video room at this campus, every campus is different, but it's going to be where there's cameras set up, and most likely you're going to have the whiteboard or the TVs in the classroom. Those are the actual compressed video rooms. If you walk into your classroom and it's just, oh, I'm getting questions, I'm sorry. I'm just not seeing my chats come through. Yes, Gwen, you can create your own SharePoint. But eventually you're going to have your own SharePoint, a department SharePoint as well. But yes, Gwen, you can create your own SharePoint. More than one, yes. Individuals, yes. You can create however many you want. 250 is a compressed video room at this campus. 351 is a compressed video room. 359 is a compressed video room, and 361. And then I think in the other building, it's 213. But if you're teaching, I'll be walking around, I know the first day of class, but I'm going to make a video on what y'all will do when you go into the classrooms, what you need to do. And then I'll also do a video of how to connect the compressed video system. They might all be different models, but it's simple how to connect. Now, the only exception on the compressed video might be Harold. I don't know if he's on this call, but I probably will still be connecting you, Harold, because you're going to actually be connecting 2 rooms. But I will get with you before school starts on that, on getting all those set up. So I know y'all have questions. I know that was a quick summary. They just wanted me to talk just shortly and give you just brief overview how to access Office 365 for now. If you don't have Office 365, which there's not many that have it on your computer, but to access Teams, you will need to log into your faculty email to access Teams until we can get Office 365 installed on your computer. So if you have questions, just send me an email. But I think I'm done with my presentation. Y'all have a good weekend.